Yo, what's going on, guys? The DFS Shark, and we are back with another day. There is no NBA hoops, right? They had the celebrity game yesterday. So I'm gonna be doing a combination of multiple plays today. I took the day off yesterday. I woke up to put in a lineup as usual, and there was no value, right? There was no value on the day, but I was actually just gonna take the day off because I wasn't seeing enough. But we had a Flex Friday line gifted to us from PrizePicks, free $20 protected play. So I had to get on the action. I threw together a 3-man line, which I gave away in the Discord. And we ended up sweeping, man. We ended up sweeping the night. And I'll throw that line up in a bit. But if you're new here, if you're new to PrizePicks, in general, if you've never signed up, there is a promo code. I'll throw that up on the screen here. It's going to be in the comments and the descriptions. Drop that code in at sign up, and they're going to hook you up with a 100% match deposit bonus. So if you throw in 50, they're going to match you 50. Throw in 100, they're going to match you 100 as well. And also for those that have been rocking with me, I appreciate you. We are on the growth to 2,000 subscribers, right? We started about a little over 2 months ago, so we've grown fast. So I appreciate all y'all who have liked the videos, who have commented. If y'all want to run those likes up again, I'm going to keep making these videos till we get our NBA back, which is going to be next Thursday, right? And then we're going to go full NBA again. So in the meantime, let's have some fun with some college basketball, some NHL. I'm going to be probably throwing lower of my bankroll on all these plays just because I'm not as comfortable with these sports as the NBA. But either way, we're still going to crush it. We've been hitting college basketball and hockey this year at a pretty good rate, just not as much volume there, right? But drop a like, drop a comment. I appreciate y'all. But let me go in and show you yesterday's plays. So diving in, I'm going to show you a couple of plays. This is the play that I sent out in the Discord yesterday. This was our protected play as well. We ended up hitting all 3, man. Usually I'm doing 5, 6-man lineups, but this one didn't see a lot of value. I didn't want to force plays, but these were 3 plays that I liked a lot. So we ended up hitting here, right? So this is a free play, free money. Basically, we just made $25 for free because PrizePicks gifted us that promo. And I'm also still alive in the challenge, the PrizePicks challenge, where if you win 7 days straight, then you get put into an entry. All the winnings get split out between everybody, and then you get a free entry. Could be, I don't know how big the entry is. I'm hoping it's going to be 300-400 plus. We'll see. But I am 3 days away from hitting that. So this was the play. Since I didn't make a video yesterday, I still gave out some lineups in there. This was the day before yesterday, right? We had a hockey lineup that we crushed it on, right? So I've been hitting in hockey as well. We hit 4 out of 5 here on this line. Cashed in. We pretty much doubled our money here. The only guy we missed on was this bottom play. And then I also took the top 2 plays there, bundled those up together, right? Threw those, and then we hit there, right? And then underdog the other night as well, we ended up cashing in on a 4 for 4, right? We had Jared Jackson, who did not end up playing, as you can see here. But these other 4, we absolutely crushed it. And we cashed on the night with this line, right? So I've been crushing it in PrizePicks and underdogs. And I've been showing all these wins and losses on the channel as well. But I want to dive in here to one of my special tools that I use to find plays. Now, a lot of people use it a lot of different ways. Now, one way you could use it is taking a combination of just the top plays that you see, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I dive more. So a lot of times the plays I'm getting are usually somewhere in the middle because daily grind is where I start finding my plays, right? It's where I dive into the top plays. And then from there, I dive into stats, I dive into trends, and it takes me a while to actually come up with my picks. Because I'm trying to find the hedge in any way I can, right? And only certain plays make the cut on what I'm looking for. I grade all my plays. And that's why yesterday, for example, there was hardly any games. So the only reason I even played that 3-man line was because it was a free play, right? It was a free play. So that's the only reason I played it. But you can go in here and see there is a lot of good plays, though, if you don't have the time, right? If you're working, you just want to throw together some 5 or 6-man slips without having to do all the research, then you can just take these top plays to hit, right? You got Rob Dillingham, points under 13.5. This is a great line as well. There's some college basketball, there's some hockey, all kinds of lines, right? And you're getting some really good value and odds. But I have partnered up with Daily Grind if you want to check them out. drop that code in SHARK at checkout, and they're going to hook you up with 25% off your first month. Let's dive into these plays for today. It's going to be a combination for this next week until we get NBA back of some NHL, some college basketball. So my top 2 plays are going to be NHL though. So let's dive in here. Hopefully these lines change. All the NBA lines always change on me. If you watch these videos, you know that. So let's see if we got the same here. We got Connect Me, and it actually did change already. Wow. So I sent this out in the Discord. But this line has already changed. I had Connect Me less than 3.5 shots on goal. So for them to take it off this soon is a good sign for us, because we are definitely on the heavy juice side on this play. Let's go over here to the stat breakdown, right? So we're looking at his shots on goal over his last 5. He's hitting this at 60%, Connect Me. Last 10, 50%. Last 20, 55. But what I like about this matchup is his head-to-head, he's gone over 60% of the time. Versus them, and both times he's played them this year, he's gone under this. So 2-1. So he has not been getting a lot of shots on goals when he has played New Jersey, right? And another interesting thing with him is some players play better at home, some play better on the road. If you look at him though, if you just sort by only his away games, right? If you look at like his last 5, 60 and 50, narrow this down, his last 5 on the road, he's at 80% on the under. Last 10, 80%. If we look at the year, he's in at 74% on the under on the road, right? At home, he's at 58%, or as a combination of the two. So that just shows you he does not play as well on the road for some reason, right? New Jersey's defense is ranked 13th in the league on shots on goal allowed. So they're right in the middle of the pack, right? They're not the worst defense at all either. So Connect Me is going to be my number 2 play of the day here. So if you can get this on any other sites, go ahead and lock this one in. This is what I'm going to be rolling with. And my number 1 or top play of the day is going to be Dylan Larkin. And we're going to be going, we would be going over 2.5 shots on goal. That would be the play, but the line has been removed. This is another line I already locked in. So super important. If you want these, or they will be gone, right? So Larkin is the play I liked for 2.5 over on the shots on goal. You can look at his last 5. He's been hitting this line at 60%. His last 10, 50. Last 20, 65%. And for the year, he's hit this at 68% of the time. They're about 15th in the league when it comes to shots on goals allowed. This is also a heavy juiced line. You can see here DraftKings has this at -140. Caesars -139. BetMGM -130. Let me pull this up on Connect Me. I'm not sure if I showed you. So this is a heavy juice line as well, right? All the books -125 and up, but you can see Caesars has this at a -141. So they're highly expecting him to go on the under here. So those are the 2 NHL plays. Unfortunately, they're both gone, but I have sent these out already in the Discord. College basketball, we're going to be going DJ Rodman, infamous son here. The line I got, so this one's already been changed as well. Wow, so it's not just NBA PrizePicks, it's on it on every single sport. DJ Rodman, I had more than 7.5 points. This is the line I locked in, but it has gone up to 8, so be aware of that. He's gone over 3 out of his last 2. And I believe out of his last 10 games, 6 of those 10 games, he's gone over at least 10 points. So he has some upside here. He's starting to find his way, starting to find his shot as well. So I like DJ Rodman going over 7.5. 8, you can lock it in, but there is the potential of the push, so keep that in mind. And then we're going to be going Trey Donaldson on our next play. We're going to be going less than 8.5 points on Trey Donaldson. You can see he's at this line 3 out of his last 5. All right, our next play is going to be Trey Donaldson, and we're going to be going on the under 8.5 points. You can see he's gone over 3 of his last 2, but I'm liking him to stay under this game. This is what I'm going to be rolling with on this line here. We're going to be going less than 8.5 points. And for the last one, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. I think it's Shamari Allen. All right, we're going to be going less than 2.5 assists here. This line is still here as well. He's gone under 3 out of his last 2. He's not someone who gets a lot of assists. He kind of had a outlier type game right here against West Virginia. It looks like 5 assists, which is not normal for him. He's usually below this mark. So we're going to be rolling with Shamari Allen less than 2.5 assists. mixed with those top 2 NHL plays. Boom. And that's going to be it for our prize picks plays of the day. These videos over this next week are probably going to be shorter because I'm just not going as in depth in these plays as I am with the NBA. The NBA, I can talk about it all day. NFL, MLB, I could talk about it all day, right? But when it comes to like college basketball, hockey, I do watch these sports. I do keep an eye on them. I do watch players, stats, and trends, but I'm just not into them as much as NBA, MLB, NFL, right? So I just can't speak to them as much, but numbers are the numbers. We've been hitting it this year. So I really dive into the stats a little more when it comes to these sports so I can find an edge, because there may be certain circumstances on players that I might not be sure about just because I'm not as familiar or not as into these sports as these others. But the numbers are the numbers. Numbers don't lie, and we've been hitting there. So, but that's going to be it for this one, man. If you are looking for somebody who gives their breakdowns every single day, gives my insights on what I'm looking for, looking at the latest trends, looking at where the odds makers are placing these plays, this is the spot to be. I'm going to be sharing my plays like this every single day, giving you away some free plays as well. But yep, that's going to be it for this one. If y'all like the content, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and put that notification bell on all. Really helps me grow the channel, really helps me push these videos out to a bigger audience. And that's the goal of this channel, for all of us to win together. Right, but that's going to be it for this one. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Take care.